No matter how much you sleep, do you always feel exhausted? Do you feel like you haven't slept at all when you wake up, regardless of how long you've been in bed? Should this sound like you, you're most certainly not by yourself. You may be receiving adequate sleep, but some habits are likely preventing you from enjoying high-quality, restful sleep. And I'm going to discuss that topic today. The fact is that sleep is more than just how long you spend in bed. It has to do with your routines before bed, throughout the day, and even when you wake up. Today, I'll share 6 habits that may be depleting your energy and show you how to change them for better, more peaceful sleep. Stay put, since your life can be completely changed by these adjustments. Eating too late in the day. Let's start with eating too late, which is one of the main things that disrupts sleep. Imagine yourself watching your favorite show on the couch at 9 p.m. when you suddenly get the want to eat something. Perhaps it's some chips or a piece of pizza, and before you know it, you've consumed the whole bag. Even if you're going to bed, your body is still exerting a lot of effort to break down that meal. The issue is that digestion uses a lot of energy. Your body cannot concentrate completely on sleep when you eat too late. Your circadian rhythm may be disrupted since it is still occupied with food digestion. Your melatonin production is disrupted as your blood sugar increases, climbs, and then falls, leaving you restless. Let me now explain how I determined the ideal eating routine. I tested the impact of eating at various times on myself by doing multiple trials, ranging from eating an hour before bed to eating as early as 11 a.m. I monitored my heart rate, sleep quality, and general health, and discovered that the earlier I ate, the better my sleep was. My best outcomes occurred when I finished my last meal at approximately 11 a.m. every day, which gave my body time to complete digestion before going to bed. I suggest experimenting with different meal times, but you don't have to follow my precise steps. To test how your sleep improves, try eating 2 or 3 hours before bed, not having a wind-down routine. It may surprise you to learn that moving directly from work mode to bed might be a major issue. You're thinking about things to do, people to call, and all that needs to be done tomorrow when you're working or other stimulating activities up to bedtime. Because your brain is constantly in go mode, it is very difficult to unwind and go to sleep. How can you alter it then? To tell your brain that it's time to calm down and get ready for sleep, you need to establish a wind-down habit. Your parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of relaxation, must be activated to assist your body in going into sleep mode. This entails staying away from things that excite or worry you. For instance, refrain from working out late or having a strong conversation right before bed. Instead, concentrate on relaxing pursuits like journaling, reading a book, having a warm bath, or even practicing meditation. Your heart rate will drop, your muscles will relax, and your mind will be ready for sleep thanks to these exercises. Before going to bed, I enjoy reading a real book. I can unplug from screens and adopt a more relaxed attitude thanks to it. The objective is to wind down for at least 30 to 60 minutes before going to bed. If you persevere, you'll notice a significant improvement in the quality of your sleep. Drinking stimulants. Too late. Taking stimulants like caffeine too late in the day is another major error that many individuals make. Everyone has experienced the need for a little extra energy in the afternoon, so they grab an energy drink or coffee to get through the day. The problem is that caffeine remains in your body for a lot longer than you may imagine. Because of its roughly 6-hour half-life, if you drink coffee at 4 p.m., it will still be in your system by the time you go to bed. It's far more difficult to unwind at 10 p.m. when you're almost going to bed with half a cup of coffee still in your system. However, other people have distinct metabolisms, so they can consume coffee later in the day without experiencing any negative effects on their sleep. However, it's advisable to stay away from caffeine after noon if, like me, you have a caffeine sensitivity. If you want more consistent energy throughout the day, I even suggest eliminating caffeine. My sleep quality significantly improved once I stopped using this stimulant. Experiment with various caffeine cutoff times to observe how your body reacts. Avoid caffeine-containing beverages at least 6 hours before bedtime. You may need to make adjustments. Your sleep will appreciate it. Exposure to too much light at night. One of the most crucial elements in controlling your sleep cycle is light. You may be surprised to learn that light exposure has a direct impact on your circadian rhythm or internal clock. Sunlight helps your body recognize when it's time to get up and refuel in the morning. The converse is true at night, when light can fool your brain into believing it is still daytime, which can keep you from going to sleep. You expose yourself to blue light when you use your computer or phone right before bed, which might inhibit melatonin and prolong your waking hours. Start lowering the lights in your house at least 1 to 2 hours before bed to address this. Signaling to your body that it's time to wind down is the aim. Warm-colored lights, 2700K to 3500K, should be used in place of bright white lights. You can also purchase blue light-blocking eyewear or use programs like FLUX on your computer and phone to prevent blue light. However, cutting back on screen time before bed is the most crucial step. Avoid using screens for at least an hour before bed. Make use of this time for peaceful pursuits like writing, reading, or unwinding with a hot beverage. Making this a priority will significantly improve the quality of your sleep. Too hot or too cold in the bedroom. How many times have you had trouble falling asleep because your room wasn't at the perfect temperature? You were either too cold and shivering or too hot and perspiring. It is among the most frequent reasons for insomnia. Knowing that your body needs to cool down to fall asleep is crucial because an overly warm room will keep you from experiencing deep, restorative sleep stages. A temperature of 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius, is optimal for sleeping. Try opening a window or using a fan to bring in cooler air if your bedroom is too warm. There's too much noise around you. Lastly, let's discuss noise. A dog barking, loud music from your neighbor, or traffic outside your window can all significantly affect how well you sleep. The following day, you may feel exhausted as a result of these noises disturbing your deep sleep stages. Even if you do not wake up entirely, I've been there. I used to be awake at night because my neighbor's dogs would bark. Nevertheless, I acted and spoke with them. When I told them how much their dogs were interfering with my sleep, they agreed to alter their pattern, and it had a significant impact. The key to better sleep is to make a few minor but significant adjustments to your daily routine. Don't let these poor sleeping patterns rule your life. Your sleep quality will significantly improve if you eat earlier, establish a wind-down routine, stop using stimulants, dim the lights, control the temperature in your room, and make less noise. Please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.